catalogs actually. Okay, so a catalog representation of a task that you have combining is what we are keeping in a resource group. So the resource group is acting like a folder. Just imagine you are going to keep the similar kind of files inside a folder. So whenever we wanted to look into that kind of file, so you don't have to look into the complete list of files. You can go and look into that folder. So like just imagine whenever we are implementing one particular application, connected to that multiple services we are going to set up it. So everything together we can keep it in a single resource group actually. Okay. So I am just creating a resource group. So here I am just giving that RG serverless. Okay, so this is what the name I am giving, RG serverless, and I'm giving OK. So it creates, and we can just give a function app name here. So what is the function app name? You can give any name to the function app. So here I am just giving test function app. Okay, test. Func app I am just giving. So this is the name I have just given it. But if already anybody is already hosted any services with this name, somebody have taken it. And what is the runtime stack actually? So you can see that we are going to create an app instance. App means it's a snippet of code. So when this snippet of code to be running, because we are not having any localized platform to do it, but it is going to be running on our cloud, means it needs the environment to run this. So you have to specify that what kind of an application that we are going to create it. So you can select anything. So first I'll just select .NET. And here I am just giving that this is the 8 LTS isolated worker model we are giving. And the region, most of the time, because all the Wipro, because the new pro, okay, not the Wipro one, the new pro, wherever that they are making the data center as, mostly they are taking East US actually. Okay, because if the other regions, if we are selecting, the data centers will be available, but we may not have the permission to access it actually. Okay, so sometimes it may throw an error, and then this is the operating system on which this app is going to be running. So what we are going to do it here is we are creating an application. This application by default itself, it is a deployed app. So that means it can run by itself. Okay, you don't have to create any separate web app template or anything to create this app. But by default itself, it's going to be running as an app actually. Okay, so this is what it's going to be offering. And then what is the operating system on which this is going to be running? We can configure Linux or Windows. I'm taking Windows. And now we are coming into the storage account. So when creating a function app, you must create or link to a general purpose storage account that supports blobs, queues, and table storage actually. So that means by default itself, because any data store or anything is going to be coming, because later we may not be able to do it. So by default itself, you can give a storage account name, or you can create a storage account, and then that also you can provide it here actually. And files connection, let it be there. Settings are there, that also I am just giving. I am coming to the next, and here you can see this is the networking feature. I am giving the public access, okay, because this service should be detectable publicly. Then we'll go for the monitoring. So any monitoring capabilities to be provided, enabling application insights, let it be there. It will be giving you a metrics information about your app, how much time it's taking, and other details you will be able to see it. And then we are having to the next one, we will see here, continuous deployment I am not adding up. And here basic authentication. Okay, allow basic authentication to deploy the code to your app. I am disabling as of now. Later we will enable it. We go for the tag, and then they will go for review and create it. So you can see there's a function app is getting created. with all these details. It will be getting linked to this resource group, and then we'll just click on create actually. It will go for a deployment of this serverless app actually. Maybe taking some time. Complete deployment is not valid according to the normally always our EastUS will be having the take a screenshot. Normally EastUS will be allowing always. I will just go for home basics again. Let's see whether it's allowing there or not. The deployment is in progress.